At 16, she stepped into a world she didn't belong to. A 16-year-old ordinary girl was born naturally beautiful, but deep inside she carried a strong ambition and refused to accept an average life. Her mother lived in hardship, sacrificing everything just to send her to a prestigious school so she could mix with high society and chase a life of nobility. But this obsession quietly planted the seeds of a tragic future. During a school anniversary event, she gave up the chance to go on stage just to get closer to a rich girl, Zhang Lily, and this act made her Jiang's closest friend, even earning her an invitation to a high-class birthday party. Her mother, thrilled by the opportunity, eagerly prepared outfits, knowing the party was really a competition of beauty and status. Later, when invited to visit a film set, she pretended not to care, but deep down she was excited. That night, she couldn't sleep, trying on outfits and admiring her beauty in the mirror. By chance, a director noticed her and offered her an audition, but due to her lack of experience and inability to fully let go, the audition failed. To soften the blow, she was introduced to a photographer who was deeply impressed by her beauty, although the director rejected her. The photographer captured stunning photos and submitted them to a magazine. Soon after, she appeared on the cover of a top magazine, becoming one of the most admired beauties in Shanghai. Sadly, her mother's words were only understood years later. Overnight, Yaoyao became a well-known figure and someone admired her classmates. This sense of superiority fed her vanity and slowly erased her innocence. If Mr. Cheng was the first person who helped her rise, then Zhang Lily was the one who truly changed her life. When Mr. Cheng invited her again for a photo shoot, her mother warned her not to meet him alone, looking down on his status. So, Yaoyao brought Zhang Lily along, only to discover they already knew each other. Watching Lily admire him stirred a strange feeling inside her. At Lily's birthday party, Yaoyao wore simple clothes, yet still stood out with her natural charm. Lily excitedly introduced her to everyone, and for a moment, Yaoyao's vanity was satisfied. But the spotlight quickly returned to Lily, as guests praised her elegance and wealth, leaving Yaoyao feeling invisible. That night, she truly realized the gap between them while she lived in a cramped home. Even a single guest room in Lily's mansion was bigger than her entire house. Then, a middle-aged man entered the villa, and she had no idea he would soon become someone unforgettable in her life. Meanwhile, a beauty contest was being planned. Although Lily was expected to join, everyone chose Yaoyao instead, while others praised the Zhang family for supporting her. Yaoyao finally understood the truth. She was just a tool. Sitting alone in a corner, she broke down, not wanting to be controlled like a puppet. But deep down, she knew this was her chance, and she couldn't let it go. Hiding her true intention, she stayed calm, while Lily mistook her silence for hesitation and warmly invited her to move in. And it was during this beauty contest that Yaoyao met the man who would change her life forever. Hearing that the Zhang heiress had invited her to stay and recommended her for the Miss Shanghai beauty pageant, Yaoyao's mother was overjoyed, while her father was firmly against it, seeing it as just a game for the wealthy. The Zhang family and 7 sisters recognized Yaoyao's beauty and gentle demeanor, thinking she had what it took to compete, but they also saw her as a means to strengthen connections with influential people. Yaoyao remembered her mother's advice and stayed cautious as she settled into the Zhang household. Meanwhile, the photographer Cheng began visiting frequently. Lily liked Cheng, but Cheng was drawn to Yaoyao, and she subtly played along, secretly enjoying the ambiguous attention. Knowing Cheng was just a low-ranking bank clerk, she understood that their connection was unlikely to go anywhere. Her thoughts often drifted to a mysterious man she had glimpsed in a neighboring building, whose presence lingered in her dreams. One day, she was suddenly grabbed by him on the street. It turned out he was a high-ranking nationalist officer, using Yaoyao as cover while being followed. Once the pursuer left, he apologized and warned her to keep his identity secret, revealing that he was no ordinary man. Later, a stray cat startled Yaoyao, causing her to cling to the officer. His gentle reassurance made her heart flutter, and the brief moment of closeness left him equally stirred. At the same time, Lily's older sister returned from abroad. The Zhang matriarch had originally planned a family gathering, but when the housekeeper fell ill, a mountain of tasks was left unattended. Lily insisted that Yaoyao take charge, knowing she excelled at domestic skills. Though practical experience was a different challenge from classroom theory, the Zhang matriarch asked Yaoyao to draft a banquet plan, giving her the chance to demonstrate her abilities, and repay the family's generosity. Yaoyao decided to take on the responsibility and carefully planned out every detail of the banquet, from the menu and shopping to trimming the floral curtains and decorating the rooms. The 7 Zhang sisters, all wealthy and high profile, didn't have high expectations for the event, but when the socialite sisters' gathering went ahead, each of them couldn't help but praise Yaoyao's abilities. The second sister, freshly returned from England, especially raved about the Chinese dishes. As the main courses and soups were almost finished, Yaoyao urged the kitchen to serve dessert. Her decisive action stole the spotlight, which angered the housekeeper, who deliberately knocked over essential dessert ingredients. Since the banquet's main courses were all Chinese, the dessert had to be changed to a Western-style option. After the event, Yaoyao rushed home, excited to share her achievements with her mother. Knowing a banquet cannot end without dessert, she cleverly used the ingredients she had: eggs and apples to make a Western-style pudding, saving the situation. Next, the Zhang family went all out to prepare Yaoyao for the Miss Shanghai pageant. Mrs. Zhang hired the best tailor in Shanghai to craft custom qipaos and wedding dresses. Lily promoted her, and Mr. Cheng photographed her tirelessly, quietly devoting himself to helping Yaoyao. Friends warned Mr. Cheng that if he truly liked Yaoyao, he shouldn't let her compete, because if she won, she might never be his. But Mr. Cheng, hopelessly romantic, insisted on helping her achieve her dream no matter what. Yaoyao sent invitation letters to media outlets, generating a wave of coverage that made her increasingly well known. On the day of the pageant, however, she froze with stage fright. Buyofin and another friend literally pushed her onto the stage. At first, she was shy and hesitant, but seeing the admiration and recognition from the audience of elites, she slowly regained confidence. The parade of high-end gowns, her natural poise, and the admiring glances of everyone around gave her a thrill she had never felt before. She felt sure she would win the crown, but during the final round of the bridal gown showcase, as she stepped onto the stage with a masked man, her pristine skirt got stained. Just then, the host called out Yaoyao's name,